Secret NASA experiment confirms 500 BC Chakra teachings. How you can activate your internal wealth DNA to attract money to you effortlessly, starting as soon as today. So I'm thrilled to introduce you to the Wealth DNA Code. It's the only audio track, outside of NASA's secret vault, that's proven to activate your wealth DNA. And the best part is that it does so effortlessly. There's literally nothing else like it on the planet. While everyone else is out chasing money, talking about hustling and grinding 12 to 16 hours a day, you can just pop in a set of headphones for 7 minutes a day, and let the money come to you. All by harnessing the power of the most brilliant, and well-funded, scientists on Earth. NASA's secret research team. Now, just take a minute to think about all the ways people try to become wealthy. Playing the lottery, good luck with that. Buying cryptocurrencies without fully understanding how it works, which just tanked again, losing investors $1.5 trillion. Going back to school and spending $75,000 to get a master's degree, just so they can move one rung up the corporate ladder. Working 2-3 jobs just to end up burnt out while still being broke. Falling for some rich quick schemes, and ending up in a worse situation than when they started. And I don't want you to have to experience any of that. Which is why I'm so excited to share the Wealth DNA Code with you today. Because I want to help you get off that financial hamster wheel. Working your life away for some ungrateful boss because you've got bills to pay. And I know how it's practically impossible to get ahead, no matter how hard you work anyway. Something always comes up that keeps you broke. So that you are just barely keeping your head above water at any given moment. It's not your fault though, the modern system was designed this way. But now that you know about the wealth DNA that's already inside of you, you can join the thousands of other people who use the Wealth DNA Code to completely transform their lives. Like Brandon from Green Bay, Wisconsin, who says, "I'd always thought my chakras were out of whack. But nothing I did ever helped. And I had absolutely no idea that my root chakra was powerful enough to literally attract money into my life. Look, I used to be a line cook at an Applebee's in Wisconsin. Now I live in Costa Rica where I bought a house overlooking the ocean. I can tell you I didn't get that with my line cook skills." Discovering the Wealth DNA Code changed the entire course of my life, and it couldn't have come a moment too soon. Or Ashley from Blue Bell, PA. When COVID hit, I got burnt out at my nurse job. I needed a change but had no idea what else I could do. It was right around that time that I was introduced to the Wealth DNA Code. Well, as it turns out, I didn't need to worry about money anymore. Out of nowhere, I was asked to endorse a new nurse training program my friend had created. Now I just sit at home and collect royalty checks for doing nothing. I was skeptical at first, but activating my wealth DNA has given me a life of freedom. And we love Jackie from Bridgeport, NY story. I was a single mother when a friend showed me the Wealth DNA Code. Thing is, I'd always believed in hard work my whole life. But my job as a kindergarten teacher was getting me nowhere. Now I've quit my job to open my own private school for underprivileged kids. All because the money started appearing in my life once I activated my wealth DNA. Okay, so right now you're probably thinking, sounds great. But how exactly do I use the Wealth DNA Code? And I love answering this question, because it's so simple. Here's what you do. Get up in the morning, sit down with a cup of coffee, or breakfast or whatever you have in the morning. Pop a pair of headphones, earbuds in your ears. And press play on your smartphone or computer. Listen to the 2 different frequencies at the same time for 7 minutes. We've already programmed all this for you. And then go about your day. It's really that easy. From there, you simply let your wealth DNA do its thing. Soon you'll start to see money, wealth and abundance flow into your life. Just like it did for my nephew, Jim, and myself. And the thousands of people who've tested the Wealth DNA Code since then. But I have to caution you about one thing right now. Because I don't know how much longer this webpage is going to be up. I'm telling you this because this is the only place you can get the Wealth DNA Code. Here's the issue. NASA and the secret financiers who paid for the Wealth DNA experiments are not happy about this info being leaked to the public. This was supposed to be a secret that the elites kept to themselves. And the 1%ers people are afraid that if everyone activates their wealth DNA, that they won't be able to keep a stranglehold on the world's wealth. These people didn't end up owning 99% of the world's wealth by accident. And they don't want the public to know about this. But now they're throwing the big guns at me. And next time, I don't know if I'll be able to get it back up again. So if you even think you want the wealth DNA code, and who wouldn't? I urge you not to close out of this page until you've secured your copy of the wealth DNA code. And let me get something out of the way right now. This is not about me. I already have all the money I'll ever need. I could easily disappear to a tropical island somewhere and live out the rest of my days in peace. But I feel like I owe it to humankind to expose the truth.